Okay, here I am. Where'd he go? Oh, Yassine. Oh. Don't know if it's a man or a woman, but I really like to know the frame of which the question's coming from. If a woman's asking a question, it's different than a man asking a question, right? If a Philippine person's asking a question as opposed to a British person. I really like to know this stuff. When you guys ask these questions, give me some juice so I can get closer to empathizing with you to answer your question. Without a framework, I don't know who you are. Somebody says they're from Bob the Squid from Michigan. That made sense to me. I understand Michigan culture. Empathy, guys. I need to empathize with the question person. How does the postal system work in Togo? Don't know. Never sent a letter. I've been in the post office 2 or 3 times, and I might send some stuff home. Okay. I've sent mail home from Dominican Republic, India, Mexico. As far as I can tell, the postal system on the world works good. DHL, Federal Express, UPS all want to convince you that it's unsafe, so you have to use it. And one letter with FedEx can cost you $100, and one letter from here might cost you $3 or $4 to get to America. So you got to weigh what you're sending, right? I almost only use Postal anymore. I use DHL, and DHL called up my mom and say, you owe money. And I said, don't pay them. And 2 weeks later they send a thing. And I don't trust them at all. FedEx is just outrageous. I mean, overnight delivery, and it's not overnight. If you send it overnight from the United States to Togo, it's going to take 3 days to get there. It's not going to be overnight unless you're in the capital city. Okay, if you really want to send something overnight, you go 5-star hotel, capital city to USA. 5-star hotel, so they can find a place, guys. Because there's not even, you don't even know, there's no addresses really here. They don't have local postage here. You would have to, I don't know what they do. But most places on the planet don't have home delivery on postal stuff. If you want that stuff, you got to go to Europe, America, Australia, maybe Japan. Okay, so how does the system work? I would say if you mail a postcard, you got about a 99.9%. You got about a 1 in 500 chance it's going to get there. No, it's going to get there, except for the 1 in 500 chance. I don't worry about it at all unless I'm sending a ATM card, and an ATM card I would send with my mother actually opened up a book, taped the book shut, send me the book. You can't just send an ATM card. DHL somehow keys in on the fact that it's an ATM card and charges you extra. I sent an ATM card from Thailand to India, and they charged me extra. The guy came back and said, hey, you got to pay extra. You don't want them to know there's an ATM card in the thing, so hide the thing. The only thing I ever really need to have sent to me is an ATM card. I've had shoes sent to me because shoes and underwear. I'm going to start sending more and more products home. I'm doing small shipments that are it's like 6 shipments separate and coming from different places are safer than one big one where they could hold it up. Anything going through any kind of country, anything over about $150 to $200 is going to get stopped. Everything's supposed to be a gift. Everything's supposed to be cheap. It's supposed to look like a gift. It's supposed to be, so normal people sending normal things doesn't get in trouble. People trying to send huge packages probably gets in trouble. But there are people in all these countries on the planet, because every country, whether you believe it or not, import, export, they have to, right? So shipping from here to America is possible, but you have people that are like, there's a name for them, like expediters, that arrange shipping from like Sichuan, China to things, and they get it through the system and out of the country. here, there's places here at the Maritime Port. I'm sure there's somebody doing it on a regular person. So if I really wanted to ship a lot, I would find this person and then do it. I never have a reason to do it. And if you... These guys always have these questions like, I'm going to just go roam around the country for free, roaming to do this kind of stuff. I don't do that. But sending letters home is always you can do that anywhere on the planet. Sending large shipments of import-export stuff. Then you need to get serious, guys. You can't just be sneaky all the time. You have to weigh the probabilities of it arriving.